exhaust that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Pass to Stevenson, takes a three, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. Inside, Aldridge plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And another shot, and it's good. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Poke loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Speedy, the big dunk at the end of the break.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And another fast break chance here for the Spurs. Here we go. There's the bucket, good. 9 points for Manu Ginobili. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Outside Conley, and the foul called on 3. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Second team foul.
San Antonio on defense. Here's Tucker. And again, Memphis no good.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Conley with a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Tucker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Tucker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Right with a screen on Ginobili. 3-pointer. Tucker can't get it to go.
All the time in the world to get that one off. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Ginobili against Conley. To the paint. Here's Wright. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's Leonard, and it's San Antonio with another.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. Jones with the screen on Ginobili. Conley kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Duncan, all by himself. And he goes in for the dunk.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Got a piece of it. Conley, the pass to Wright. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Speedy. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 4 assists in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Stevenson dishes to Tucker. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And again, Memphis no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Down low, here's Aldridge, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Here's Stevenson. It's blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Kufis checked in for Wright. Johnson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Lance Stevenson. San Antonio also making some changes. West is checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Here's Speedy. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Jones, no one around him. Kufis, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kufis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Speedy. Back to West. Spurs working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. 64 points for Freak.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Here's Sloan. He's got 5. The 3 from Johnson. David West grabs the miss.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter. Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Green. San Antonio's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Speedy, and it's good on the assist by Parker. 67 points for Freak.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Down low. It's stolen by West. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Speedy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Kevin, they're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
We welcome you back as we get going. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Kufis. Randolph comes in for Green. Terrence Jones is checked in for Jordan Adams. And it's Mike Conley in for Donald Sloan. Brandon Wright is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Conley. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. They push it up 4 on 3. On the wing, Jones knocks down the 3 ball. The Spurs have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Shot's good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They set the screen. Johnson, a wide open look. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. The first one falls. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Memphis. Adams comes in for James Johnson. And so Duncan hits them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Speedy. Passes to Anderson. Shoots. No good from Speedy.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Tucker's got 10 points in just the second half. Anderson outside. Pass to Speedy. There's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Conley against Ginobili. And Tucker has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Dishes to Ginobili. The pass to Speedy. And Wright pulls it down.
Would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tucker's got 21.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Shoots from 12. The shot will not go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Right with a screen on Ginobili. Drive by Adams. He feeds it to Tucker. Randolph a screen. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock.
So far in the game for Randolph, 12 points and a block. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
Kufis checked in for Memphis. Donald Sloan comes in for Michael Conley. West is checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Manu Ginobili.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of the season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Grizzlies.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Speedy. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Sloan. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Speedy. Sinks the triple.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game.
2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight?
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.